So I recently picked up this used battery charger. New ones of these retail for like 1,200 bucks. Let's just say $1,000. And I picked this thing up for about $5. When big businesses want to get rid of things quickly, they just kind of do like almost like auctions, do some charity work, and if you bid on them and win, you get it. And nobody wanted it, so I decided to get it. They did say that it is broken, so in this video I wanted to show you guys just a couple of things that I did to fix it. If you guys have any issues with this type of battery charger, there are a handful of videos out there that demonstrate how to diagnose any issues you have. I'll leave one in the video description below that actually helped me out, and I'll try my best to describe what's going on here and what I did to fix it. To get right into it, first thing I did was obviously plug it in and see if I was getting any output on the alligator clamps on any setting, which I was not. So clearly there was an issue. I also looked at the knobs as well. One of them is missing. The other one is just they put a truck windshield washer button on there, and they actually put like almost like a tap in it, so I could not get it off. I'm just gonna have to deal with the windshield wiper knob, which it works, so I'm not even gonna worry about it. I did start tearing it apart and just thought to myself, first let me check the actual outlet connector, and they were very loose. I thought maybe we got lucky and this was the only issue, so what I did was remove it, clean it out, and reinstall it and test it again. Still nothing. Now we gotta dive a little deeper into some electrical diagnostic. This is a transformer here, and pretty much what it does is it takes your outlet voltages of alternating current and decreases it to a safe value of whatever component it is powering. In this case, it is a battery charger. So putting the leads on the input and the output of the transformer, I was getting different fluctuating voltages, which tells me I am at least getting the alternating current to the transformer, and it is being sent out accordingly. The next test we're doing is checking the rectifier, which changes your alternating current to direct current so that you can charge your batteries. To do this, you want to take the output of the rectifier that goes to your red positive lead and the plate while battery charger is on, and you want to check it on multiple settings. I was getting absolutely nothing on the display of the multimeter. This tells me that it needs a new rectifier. Probably one of the diodes are burnt out. And while that part is being ordered up, that was about $125, I decided let's have a little bit of fun with the 3D printer and print a new knob. I took a couple of measurements, went on Blender. I did have to print about 3 or 4 of them until I had the fitment right, but once I did, it fits like a glove and looks great. About a week later, we got the new rectifier in and I installed it. To end it off, I'm gonna leave this video on for you guys to see the time lapse of me installing the rectifier. Enjoy the background music, kick back, grab a snack, and we'll see you guys in the next one.